Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Recently, we've seen a surprising amount of leaks surface between MW2 and Warzone 2. Obviously, the past couple of days, we've been talking about some of the new leaked content and leaked updates that we should be seeing here in the relatively near future. Obviously, Season 2 is coming up here at the very start of February, so things are looking pretty interesting in terms of content, and surprise, surprise, today we got even more new content leaks for Modern Warfare 2. We also have some very interesting dates now, apparently leaked via some pretty credible insider sources, and in general, these are really good news because these leaks actually cover things that the community as a whole has been asking for a long time. So definitely exciting stuff here. Let's start first with the just general MW2 content leaks. I don't know what it is, but the past, week and a half or so, things have started to leak out, primarily game modes, and that's more of what we got here today via the game files, and it's with actual game mode icons, like what you'd actually see on the menu as you're queuing into the playlist. Of course, I can't show anything on screen here because this is still copyrighted material, unreleased material, so don't want to get any strikes on the video or anything here, but it's pretty self-explanatory. The image is not like revealing crazy amounts of intel that we can't just discuss as is because of what the images are. So first up, there was actually a new mode icon found in the files post Season 1 Reloaded, meaning it was updated with our most recent patch, likely indicating it's probably going to happen here in the relatively near future, either with Season 2 or maybe even Season 2 Reloaded, and that is an icon for One in the Chamber. Of course, this is a very popular party game mode that we've seen several times throughout Call of Duty history, so that is now another leak hinting at some kind of party game mode being added in, and it seems like more and more it's looking likely that we're going to see some kind of party games mosh pit debut here in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer in the relatively near future. And the additional leaks actually back that statement up even more. So most recently, BK Tour took to Twitter to talk about even more new game mode files that were found in the game, and these ones, like I said, are very exciting. So the first one is actually Gun Game, another party game mode. Now we've had leaks and rumors about this one for quite some time. It was one of the modes that the Ghost of Hope had talked about several months back, saying this is one that's been talked about in the Warzone mobile files that leaked a bunch of stuff for MW2. We should see this eventually. We had no idea when Gun Game would finally be coming to Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, but considering the fact that they've now gone through and actually updated the mode icon for it and added in a new mode icon for it, it does seem like Gun Game is going to be, potentially a part of that Season 2 content package or Season 2 Reloaded content package here in just a couple of weeks' time, which obviously very exciting. Gun Game, of course, another classic mode that players have been asking for quite some time. So now, over the past couple of weeks, we've seen newly updated icons for Gun Game, obviously One in the Chamber as we just discussed, and then also things like Infected have also been leaked recently, Cranked as well. So a lot of these more casual party game modes. So like I said, it does seem very likely that we're going to see some kind of party game mosh pit debut here in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer as its own thing, with a handful of new modes to actually play through that obviously are a lot more casual than your domination or your hard point or your kill confirmed, whatever the case may be. So definitely some exciting stuff there. Still not my favorite leak here out of all the ones that have surfaced recently. BK Tour, alongside that Gun Game leak, also posted another mode icon for, finally, at long last, Gunfight. This has been one of the most curious, I don't know, storylines, do you want to call it that, for MW2, because way back in the spring, Infinity Ward were talking about all their new modes. They mentioned that Bounty was going to debut. They mentioned that Prisoner Rescue was going to debut in MW2. We've obviously now seen those launch. Right alongside the announcement of those new modes, though, they straight up confirmed Gunfight was going to be coming back to Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer as a mode, but it wasn't going to be there at launch. It was going to be a post-launch content mode, and the way that they talked about it, they certainly made it seem like it was going to debut with Season 1, but also sort of alongside things like Bounty and Prisoner Rescue, and obviously that did not happen. But now, again, same sort of deal here, because this is now a newly updated file. They went through and actually went out of their way to add in this game mode icon with the latest update. That clearly means it's being worked on and it's likely going to end up dropping here in the near future. I would imagine with season 2, based on the timing of the leaks. Of course, though, things could always end up changing with the overall time frame. Things like that are very, very fluid. So this could be season 2 launch, season 2 reloaded, maybe season 3. And the only reason I say maybe that long is because obviously with the addition of Gunfight comes a bunch of new specific multiplayer map content as well. And of course, as we get any new information on this stuff in the future, whether it's via the season 2 roadmap or anything else like that, you guys know I'm gonna have you covered with the latest intel, all the latest news and updates as well. So be sure to stick it here for that alongside everything else going on in COD. I got you guys covered every single day. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. Also, if you guys enjoy this video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. Y'all are always killing it with the support, so I do seriously appreciate that. Let's try and aim for 2,000 likes on this one. But yeah, with the launch of Gunfight, obviously we got to have all those individual 2v2 and or 3v3 style maps. We can't be playing these Gunfight matches on the large 6v6 maps. The flow would just be terrible. So we've already covered, you know, in recent videos here, some of the leaked Gunfight maps that have been in the files for a bit now, apparently. So that would be a whole individual update of a bunch of maps, probably at least, you know, 4 or 5, I would imagine, for Gunfight alongside the mode itself. So I am really curious to see if this is something that drops right alongside the launch of a season, if it's a mid-season update. We're gonna have to wait and see, obviously, though, because this update in particular brings so much specific content and unique content to the mode itself. So very exciting stuff there. I know Gunfight's been highly requested amongst the community. I mean, I see it in my comments constantly. You guys are always asking, Zach, where is Gunfight? Have you heard anything new on that? We finally have some good news in regards to that. So hopefully we do get some official information on that here in the near future. Speaking of those big time updates, though, season 2 launch, obviously season 2 reloaded as well is going to be happening. Just this past week, Tom Henderson actually posted a brand new tweet, and Tom, of course, is a top source for insider information. The man is a wizard when it comes to, you know, gaming intel and stuff like that. He's obviously established a very credible track record, as we've talked about him numerous times on the channel in the past, and he recently tweeted saying MW2 and Warzone 2 Season 2 Reloaded is currently scheduled for March 2nd. So this is very kind of strange information to be getting already. We know Season 2's launch is going to be February 1st according to the Battle Pass countdown timer, but this would mean that basically 1 month after the launch of Season 2, we're going to end up seeing the Season 2 Reloaded update, which is good news in the grand scheme of things, I think, because that does point towards us getting back towards more of that constant 8-week season schedule. Obviously, season 1 was a little bit longer because the 2 to 3 week holiday break that they took towards the middle of the season here. Obviously, these past couple of weeks, the devs have been out of office. So season 1 kind of dragging on with not a whole lot going on. There's not much updates. There's not much content here in the final few weeks of the season. But ideally, this would mean that the season launches, we got 3 weeks of experiencing the new content and stuff there. But then just a month later, you know, we end up getting that Reloaded update, and then hopefully a month after that, then we'd see the launch of season 3, and they sort of stick to that schedule that we had pretty much all throughout Cold War and Vanguard and whatnot when it comes to seasonal and mid-season updates being pretty predictable and pretty constant in terms of their intervals. Also, for what it's worth, it would seem like March 2nd in the Season 2 Reloaded update is when we'd see our next implementation of the Raids storyline and the Raids updates. So episode 2 of that would likely be dropping alongside the Reloaded update. Just, you know, keep that content consistent. Again, obviously, we saw that happen during Season 1 Reloaded initially with the first episode and the Adamgrad update there. So another thing to look out there. Obviously, still a ways away. Season 2 update is, you know, our next major update that's confirmed, and we should start to see some official reveals, some official talk about that here in the coming weeks. So of course, I'm gonna keep you guys updated with that alongside all other things going on between MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ. So feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. That way you can always stay up to date with all that stuff. And if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. But that's gonna wrap things up. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.